Welcome to Unforgiven. And then first match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The Dudley Boys defends the WWF Tag titles against The Big Show and Spike Dudley, the Hardy Boys, and the Hurricane and Lance Storm.
You Got Music is So Wonderful by MCB Live. So, the Dudley Boys retains the WWF Tag Team Championships.
The next match is Perry Saturn vs. Raven.
Why do I have to listen to Starlight? I want to listen to Hold Me Tight right now.
Well, too bad, Raven. We're not listening to Hold Me Tight, 4x4 Mix, by DJ Louie. We're listening to Starlight by Superman Lovers. Now listen to it, or else Perry Saturn will get the win.
Time for Jason K.
That's it. Perry Saturn wins. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Edge defends the Intercontinental title against Christian.
You now got Don't Stop by No Authority. Now, Christian becomes the new Intercontinental Champion.
The next match is for the WCW Tag Team Championships match. The Undertaker and Kane defends the WCW Tag titles against Chronic.
But I hate listening to 21 seconds. I want to listen to Round the Corner instead.
Too bad, Brian Adams and Brian Clark. You better listen to 21 seconds by So Solid Crew now, before The Undertaker and Kane will retain their WCW Tag Team Championships. How about if we can get Donnie O? That's it. The Undertaker and Kane retains the WCW Tag Team Championships. The next match is for the Hardcore Championship match. Rob Van Dam defends the Hardcore title against Chris Jericho.
You got DJ Luck and MC Elite presents 3. And now, Rob Van Dam retains the Hardcore Championship.
The next match is for the WCW Championship match. The Rock defends the WCW title against Booker T and Shane McMahon.
What? But we don't want to listen to Perfect Gentleman. We want to listen to Fighting Machine instead.
No way, Booker T and Shane McMahon. We are not listening to Fighting Machine by Oxide and Neutrino. Now listen to Perfect Gentleman by Wyclef Jean, or The Rock will retain his WCW Championship. Fine. Time for Drew McIntyre. That's it. The Rock retains the WCW Championship. The next match is for the WCW United States Championship match. Tajiri defends the WCW US title against Rhino.
You get Specialist Moss. That's it. Rhino becomes the new WCW US Champion.
It's time for the main event. And it's for the WWF Championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWF title against Kurt Angle.
But I don't want to listen to Can't Get You Out of My Head. I want to listen to Go DJ instead.
Well, that's too bad, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We listen to Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kelly Minogue. Not Go DJ by Jamin. Now stop, or Kurt Angle becomes the new WWF champion.
Make some noise for the EZ and Viper.
That's it. Kurt Angle becomes the new WWF champion. Welcome to No Mercy. And the first match is for the WCW Tag Team Championships match. The Hardy Boys defends the WCW Tag titles against the Hurricane and Lance Storm.
What? Are we going to listen to Enslaved for you? We want to listen to Just Don't Tell Me That It's Dead.
Well, can you just shut up, the Hurricane and Lance Storm? And you better listen to I'm Slave for You by T. Spears, or it's the Hardy Boys to retain their WCW Tag Team Championships.
Well, too bad, because it's sensing time for Just Don't Tell Me That.
That's it. The Hardy Boys retains the WCW Tag Team Championships. The next match is Kane vs. Test.
You now got it, the number 1 from series by Maxwell D. Now, Test wins.
The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship TV match. Christian defends the Intercontinental title against Edge.
But I don't want to see Rhino on ECW. I want to see Tajiri on ECW instead.
You are seeing Rhino on ECW. Christian. Now get used to it, or else Edge will become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Here's Ryan on ECW.
That's it. Edge becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. The next match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The Dudley Boys defends the WWF Tag titles against The Big Show and Tajiri.
You got there a son that never ever find from Ricky G. That's it. The Dudley Boys retains the WWF Tag Team Championships.
The next match is The Undertaker vs Booker T.
But I don't want to listen to because I got high. I want to listen to Course Groove instead.
We are listening to Because I Got High by a Foreman, Booker T. Now stop all of that excuses, or The Undertaker will win this match.
Time for Neutrino.
That's it. The Undertaker wins. The next match is for the WCW Championship match. The Rock defends the WCW title against Chris Jericho. Those two are good, so I let The Rock retains the WCW Championship. It's time for the main event, and it's for the WWF Championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWF title against Rob Van Dam and Kurt Angle.
So, you got Pure Garage 5. And now, Stone Cold Steve Austin retains the WWF Championship.
Welcome to Survivor Series. And the first match is Tajiri vs William Regal.
You got kidnapped by Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, Lita, Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus, Booker T, and The Big Show. That's it. William Regal wins.
The next match is for the WCW US and Intercontinental Championship match. Edge defends the WCW US title against Test defends the Intercontinental title.
But I don't want to listen to Hey Baby. I want to listen to Spare Ribs instead.
Test, stop. We're listening to Hey Baby by DJ Uzi, because everyone's dance because it's a party tune. Now get listen to it, or Edge will become the new Intercontinental Champion and retains the WCW US Champion.
Fine. Then it's time for Together.
That's it. Edge becomes the new Intercontinental Champion and retains the WCW US Champion. The next match is for the WWF Tag Team and WCW Tag Team Championships, head-to-head match. The Dudley Boys defends the WCW Tag titles against the Hardy Boys defends the WWF Tag titles.
Now in this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions for autonomy.
Screw all the rules. You've now got cupcakes. And now, the Dudley Boys becomes the new WWF Tag Team Champions and retains the WCW Tag Team Championships.
The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Trish Stratus vs Ivory, Jazz, Jacqueline, Lita, and Mighty Molly. Wait, did all 6 did the song called Down 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 by Lollipop? That's it. Trish Stratus becomes the new Women's Champion. It's time for the main event. The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show vs Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, Booker T, and Rob Van Dam.
But we hate listen to Now 50. We want to listen to Pure Garage V instead.
Too bad Team Alliance. You better listen to Now 50 before the Team WWF to win.
Time for It Ain't Enough. Ricky G Special Mix.
That's it. Team WWF wins. Welcome to Vengeance. And the first match is Albert and Scotty 2 Hottie vs Christian and Test.
What? Why gotta get through this? We want to listen to Miracles Happen instead.
Too bad, Christian and Test. We are not listening to Miracles Happen When You'll Believe by Mara. Now listen to Gotta Get Through This by Daniel Bedingfield, or Albert and Scotty 2 Hottie wins this music.
Well then, time for Jay Palmer.
That's it. Albert and Scotty 2 Hottie wins. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. Edge defends the Intercontinental title against William Regal.
Why do I have to listen to Have You Ever? I want to listen to Sandika instead.
No William Regal, we are not listening to Sambuca by White Boys. Now listen to Have You Ever by S Club 7, or its edge to retain his Intercontinental Championship.
Get ready for the best MC in the world from Gaiman.
That's it. Edge retains the Intercontinental Championship.
The next match is Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. I'm Lita, the referee. Those two are good. So I'll let Jeff Hardy wins.
The next match is for the WWF Tag Team Championships match. The Dudley Boys defends the WWF Tag titles against The Big Show and Kane.
You now got bass breaks and beats from MCK. And right now, the Dudley Boys retains the WWF Tag Team Championships.
The next match is for the Hardcore Championship match. Rob Van Dam defends the Hardcore title against The Undertaker.
You just got DJ Mix from Sticky. Now, The Undertaker becomes the new Hardcore Champion.
The next match is for the Women's Championship match. Trish Stratus defends the women's title against Jacqueline.
But I don't want to listen to the new Britney Spears album. I want to listen to Messin instead.
Well, it's too bad, Jacqueline. We're not listening to Messin by Ladies First. Now, listen to the new Britney Spears album, Britney. Or Trish Stratus will retain her Women's Championship.
Too bad. Time for Shelly D.
That's it. Trish Stratus retains the Women's Championship. It's time for the main event. And it's for the Undisputed Championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin defends the WWF title against The Rock defends the WCW title versus Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle.
You now got Garage Nation 2001. Now, Chris Jericho becomes the new Undisputed Champion.